drop Luka. Brown was unhappy that Doncic stole the ball and made a play on Al Horford's pass. Once Luka hit the ground, the referees blew their whistles to stop play as the scene started to escalate in the middle of the floor. Brown instantly walked to Luka and looked down on him while Doncic got up. Luka then shoved Brown and started talking smack. Marcus Morris Sr. of the Celtics also got involved with a slight push on Luka before Luka walked away. Jaylen Brown ultimately got away with a dirty play, as both players were given technical fouls with no ejections. Brown's push was dirty enough for an ejection, but the referees didn't see it that way. What was lost in the entire fight was DeAndre Jordan getting a technical foul for hanging on the rim while he dunked Luka's pass. It's kind of lame how the referee saw a player hang on the rim, but didn't see a center court shoulder from Brown. It's also weird how both plays resulted in the same penalty. But that's basketball for you. When the play was over, the Mavericks ended up with 2 technical fouls, while the Celtics had just 1. Brown and Doncic have no hard feelings with each other to this day. Both young guys respect each other, and it was just the heat of the moment play. Kelly Oubre. On January 9, 2019, with the Suns up 27-26 on the Mavericks, Kelly Oubre scored on a 2-1 fast break against Luka. After the play, Oubre ran back and waited for Doncic. When Luka crossed half court to bring the ball up, Oubre took both of his hands and hit the floor, taunting Luka to bring it. Luka saw the hand slaps hit the floor and nodded at Oubre. This is what you would call a bad basketball decision. Luka then ran a set play with Tim Hardaway Jr. catching at the perimeter, and where he then handed it back off to Luka. Oubre stayed connected to Luka, so Luka drove and pulled back for an unbalanced fadeaway jumper, with Oubre right in his face, and swished it off one foot. Doncic ran quickly back and smiled after he had made Oubre look like a fool for pounding the hardwood floor. He asked Luka to bring it, and Luka brought it with one of the best fadeaway jumpers we've seen in quite some time. After the play was over, the two players joked about it, and Oubre and Luka had no hard feelings for one another. One thing's clear though, don't ever upset Luka on the court, because he will make you pay. Marquise Chris. On December 29, 2019, with the Dallas Mavericks up 110-91 against the Golden State Warriors, Luka drove to the basket and was blocked by Marquise Chris at the rim. Luka immediately smiled in embarrassment. However, Luka's teammate Justin Jackson pulled down the rebound from the block and missed a floater where Chris got the rebound. After the block, Chris had some choice words for Luka. Once Chris brought down the rebound, Luka started reaching in, frustrated about how the play had turned out. As other players started poking at the ball, Chris let go of it, and it went into Kai Bowman's hands and in the Warriors' possession. However, as Bowman moved the ball off the floor, Chris and Luka stayed on the other end of the court beefing. The referees had to blow the whistle, while the Warriors were presumably on a 3-on-2 fast break opportunity. In front of the Warriors bench, Luka antagonized Chris, saying, come on, while the refs did their best to push Luka away from Chris so things wouldn't escalate. Behind him, Draymond was quietly clapping and enjoying the feud between Luka and Chris. He was cheering them on to go at it, while the Warriors' assistant coaches pushed their players back to the bench to limit the fines and suspensions that could have taken place. After the altercation, Luka was held back by his teammates and still animated and frustrated while walking back to the bench. Chris started to plead his case to the referees, but when looking at the replay, it was Chris that came away with the loudest push of the night, throwing Doncic into the seats behind the hoop. To recap, this fight started on the rebound on the blocked shot by Chris. After the block,
Where? By yourself? By yourself?
Yeah, nigga, fuck, I want you there.
Ah.
Stupid bitch. Fucking want you there.
Chris had something to say, and when Chris brought down the rebound from Jackson's shot, Luka whacked Chris, trying to get the ball out of his hands. Kristaps Porzingis whacked Chris after Luka, and then Luka grabbed Chris's arm so he couldn't get the ball, so Chris decided to push Luka into the stands. With a 110-91 lead, this fight was likely unnecessary, but you have to appreciate each player's passion for the game. I don't think we'll ever see Chris or Luka on the same team after this one. Bradley Beal. With the Mavericks leading 104-97 over the Wizards with 1 minute and 9 seconds to play, Bradley Beal started to push Luka going down the court. Luka and Beal were both aggravated with each other throughout the game, and both argued the double technicals, pleading their case. Then Beal waved off the officials and got a second technical foul and was thrown out of the game. Immediately, Luka started clapping, and this time intelligently.
When you can buy a car from anywhere, everywhere becomes a CarMax. The way it should be. CarMax.
Walked away. When Beal had to walk off, Luka came in and gave Beal a fake hug, and Beal tried to push away from it to greet his other teammates. numbers. Surprised with the little room he had, Luka was called for a travel. Man, excited about the play he had made, smacked the ball out of Luka's hands while Luka pleaded his case as to why he didn't travel. As Man smacked the ball out of Luka's hand, Luka immediately went face-to-face with Man, unhappy about what had just taken place. As Luka and Man got face-to-face, Man yelled, "What's up?" and shoved Doncic away with his right forearm. Luka tried pushing Man back, while the referees tried to break up the two players. Assistant coaches from both teams rushed to save their player from any suspensions that would cost them part of the season. As Luka was being held back by his assistant coaches, he still had choice words for Man. With Luka walking back to his bench, his lips read, "Let's go," still distraught about what had taken place. The funniest part of the entire exchange was Boban Marjanovic, the 7-foot, 4-inch center
Throwing stun. Stun out. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hostile down. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile artillery targeting active. Artillery inbound. Enemy spy plane inbound. Incoming frag. Threat. Enemy stun. Stun out. Throwing stun.